losers. I'm not sure how we can address each other, because I was actually thinking, I decided I will probably do a little bit new movement. I probably take off the headphones because it's weird with them, but I'm thinking of creating new movement, because you see, a few years ago, the Gary V become like super popular, and he's all about this, like, chasing the game and the success and all of this stuff. And you see there was other people, and I'm not necessarily saying they are bad. There's the other guy, for example, to Value Tainment, and he even has the voice like pure success, the alpha male, right? He's different. He never cried in front of his wife. Wait, I need to pick up something because I see the dirty floor. So he's the guy that never cried in front of his wife. He's the real man. He's not the victim mentality, you know. And I was like, there is no content for the other side. There is no content for the people that are not necessarily alpha males, but for example beta or even gamma males. There is no people like this, and I think I will fulfill this niche on the YouTube, the content for the betas, and I think it will be very successful. Hello, Tony. We are only one here, and I'm just talking to myself, to the camera. But you see, the cloud and the sun is here. I need to talk to myself at the intro, because you see, no one is here. So if I would do the live, I would have to sit for like 10 minutes in the silence till the people appear. So I'm just like talking to myself, and the real man, it would be maybe the guy from Valuetainment. There's channel like this, or Gary V on or Grant Cardone. All of these people with their like winner mentality. You see, these are alphas, so these are real men's. Everyone else is not the real man. So I think, but I think there is a lot of not a real men's. So I think I'm going to make the content for them, because they don't have content. What if they don't want to watch Grant Cardone? And I want to be opposition. I want to be the person who is like, let the boys cry. There is some people I think like it's a little cringy, like Jordan Peterson, but I'm like, let the boys cry. It's okay. It's nothing wrong. And I want to make the content for people who don't talk about simulation, for example, because everyone like to talk about simulation. I think we live in the simulation. That's why I'm hustling. That's why is the game. That's why it's important to win. It's like catching the points. Success here, success there, win here, win there, win everywhere. So I'm gonna do the content for people who don't live in the simulation, people who live the real life. Oh, that's actually amazing! You got the promotion. That's actually amazing. By the way, I got a lot of comments in the recent videos that I did about the Million token, and I actually did these videos just for a clickbait, because they were trending. And so many people called me, go back to your 9 to 5 job. It's not for you. You shouldn't be here on YouTube. But so I actually don't have 9 to 5 job. I work from home, right? So I actually have work to do. But I'm really lazy. I prefer to do live. But after live, I'm going to do some work. But yeah, that's really what is the promotion you are going to do? Like, I understand in the office, but what will be your responsibilities? I'm quite curious. And after that, I'm actually going to talk about what I think could be with the crypto, because most of the people are about crypto. Yeah, I think they were actually from other channel, because I used the keywords. So I believe these people were not my viewers, but they saw the video and they were like, "Oh, go back to your 9 to 5 job," which is just horrible. Like, I mean, like, for them it's so sad, you know. Everyone got this mentality, 9 to 5 job is a trap, we are successful. But I do believe, actually, for myself, that i'm I'm totally opposite. I actually never was doing 9 to 5 job, because as the kid I hated the idea that I will have to work. So I always tried to do my own business. And I worked in the bar for over a year, but after that I was always on my own. So I actually never was doing 9 to 5, but just because I try to be reasonable and negate the super hassle mentality, people accuse me of, like, oh, I'm the 9 to 5 job guy, but I'm absolutely not. I just try to be realistic. Nothing to regret. Yeah, I never sold, so I'm up now. Maybe you had the deep, but it's worth to talk. By the way, I ordered some new books. This is the book that I start to read. I ordered actually 20 books. Of course, I'm ordering the books with the signature. This is what I'm collecting now. It was like, I think I ordered 20 or 21 books, and all of them are first printing, first edition. This is other thing that I'm collecting. Many people collecting NFTs. I collect the books, which I believe some of them could be valuable in some time. Some of them could be very valuable, maybe in 20 years. Who knows? I don't know if I will sell them ever. That's pretty cool. I don't know much about medicines and all of the hospital thing, but some people wouldn't know what of my favorite part is investing is actually investing in biotechs. I really like to read medical data and trying to guess if something will come on the market, if something will be approved. It's a little bit gambling to invest in the biotechs, but I love all of the medical stuff, um, which I believe it's not related, but the medical coding looks looks really cool to do. Not sure what means Pogger, but when it comes to biotech, I think it's like such an amazing opportunity. There is some clear bubbles. For example, you guys probably know of Moderna, which is ticker mRNA, and I think we are in a horrible bubble at this moment, even though price earning ratio is 51, which is pretty cool. But Moderna, as of now, is 167 billion valuation, and I don't know who is buying this at this level. Simply, you need to remember they have only one product on the market, which is vaccine, and the vaccine income might be going down. Of course, some people would argue that there is a lot of possibilities in oncology, but there is years, potentially 5 to 10, before they will get to phase 3 in their oncology research, and it's actually not that beautiful. You had Gilead, who was super promising company and had similar rise in different area, but when you look at Gilead, super promising company. So I think the same what happened to Gilead will actually happen to Moderna. They, as I said, they have only one product, and I think they will hit the wall at some point, because there is a lot of talk about mRNA vaccines hitting not only COVID market, but also flu. That there will be flu vaccines, which I believe will be very difficult. So Moderna, for example, do 100 UG with 100 micrograms for the COVID shot, single strain, and as we know, flu vaccines are multi-strains. So the question is, what would be the dose for multi-strain? And we know that tolerance of mRNA vaccines is okay, is not perfect. So potentially higher dose and multi-strain could be not very tolerable, even though it would be maybe okay. I don't think people would like to take it. So I would say probably we will not see mRNA flu vaccine, or maybe we will. Horrible babble. More valuable than Merck. It's crazy. Whoever buy Moderna. No, Merck is it was Moderna was 195 billion like 2 days ago. So it's not above Merck now, but it's pretty close there. Bristol Myers Squibb. Moderna is more valuable than Bristol Myers Squibb, who has a lot of therapies. And these companies also do very innovative drugs, just little less worth than Novartis. Um, Amgen, above valuation of Amgen, so we are in like mRNA bubble here. But yeah, I love the biotech investing. I think it's much more exciting than crypto. I'm a little thirsty. I might go to get something to drink. I was drinking this. You can see it's IPA. It's though non-alcoholic beer. I really like IPA, but I don't like alcohol, so I'm drinking non-alcoholic beers. Yo, Justinas, everything is up. Everything is up, but I found very funny thing. I still don't get the Cardano. It's fine. It's pumping, but I think retweeted that on my Twitter. Have a look on this. So I think everything in crypto is trying to build the interoperability, right? So look, we have the in Cosmos IBC. We will have other blockchains that are interoperable. We have the Solana. We have Ethereum. We will have Avalanche and others. These EVM chains, and Cardano is like, no, we are not collaborating with everyone. We are independent. And like, I feel Cardano might be left alone here, because at this moment Cardano doesn't actually have ecosystem. So if someone wants to speculate on the price, can Cardano go to 10? Hell, maybe can go to 100. I just don't see the basis why it goes up. Yeah, I wasn't even drinking non-alcoholic beers, but recently I missed the flavor. I really like the bitterness, but yeah, I just don't like alcohol. I sleep bad after alcohol. I feel bad after alcohol, so I don't drink alcohol. But I like hazy IPA, the bitterness, and yeah. So I'm ordering online because it's hard to buy non-alcoholic beer. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm opposing alcohol a lot. It's horrible thing. Horrible. Very, very unhealthy thing. Well, some people like to drink. I'm not going. I'm going to talk on the tech lead. Let me get some water. So 20 seconds. So tech lead. My take is, why I'm putting this. I guess his intelligence level could be high. I was disappointed and I was thinking his emotional intelligence could be high, but recently I feel his emotional intelligence is rather low. And I thought at first that he made the token for joke, and suddenly it looks like he defending this like seriously, and somehow many people thinks that is good project, and they say it's like better Bitcoin, but it's actually nothing more than the tokens that can be hundreds. And some people argument would be, hey, but it has audit. Doing audit actually is only checking the contract if it's good contract, and if has mistake it doesn't tell you like, yeah, but it's shitty project that doesn't bring anything. So I don't know where it ends, but I don't think it will end well, because I think the price of the medium token is pegged to TechLead, and TechLead somehow have some problems with his community maybe now. So I'm not interested in this. I think it's getting a little bit ridiculous, and like he started accusing people of like being racist and stuff like this. Strange place he does, strange things he does, and I somehow start thinking that he might be sociopath. um I don't like to accuse people of being that, but we need to remember his wife left him with the kid and escaped to Japan. So start now I'm thinking, hey, maybe he's actually a horrible person. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I hate drinking. Like, I mean, well, I don't drink. I said when I was in on holiday with my mom in Sicily, I had like one Aperol spritz, which is like one drink, but it's like few hours before sleep because like drinking before sleep, I can't. If I would drink before sleep, during the sleep, I start feeling like very hot hands. I will be getting crazy at night. Horrible. So like drinking, horrible. So like drinking afternoon, having drinks or two afternoon for people, I think it's completely explainable. But before sleep, horrible. I'm changing the opinion on Beat Boy. He's getting better. I'm sorry, but like I watched his recent video and he's like saying, "Hey, people, remember take profits. Remember, this is not investment advice. It's important to take profits. Maybe this bull run will be very short." So like completely different. It's like different man. I was shocked. I was shocked. I mean, I don't want to be too nice to him, but like I watched the video and he was like this, and he was like he didn't share anything, and he was saying take, and I think it's because his channel actually was removed. So I think these big YouTubers get actually schooled. Hey, you are not doing this right. It's dangerous. So now I think the Beat Boy, especially because of the fact that uh he's so huge. I mean, I wouldn't take his advice whenever there is advice, but I think because they might have gotten some problems for shilling coins, not disclosing the sponsored videos and stuff like this, that I think he has more people working for him, and they actually very being very careful to not get channel removed, to not say anything wrong, because if they would shield something and it comes down, that so yeah, like I see some changes there, but I don't watch him. Like I watch maybe out of last month I watched like one video, and in this one video that was my impression. So like I don't really know. Actually, I don't watch that much of it, of the crypto YouTube, but I wanted to try to think, because it's so bullish, and I suddenly see everyone saying, hey, we go to 500,000 Bitcoin or stuff like this. Yeah, enjoy Brandon with your little guy. I don't have the little guy, maybe one day, but I'm very scared of that. I see my sister having little baby, and I see how difficult it is. It is, everything is pumping. 46,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum 3,255. I want to disclose to you, once I had value of my coins not that long ago at 150 ETH. I'm far from that now, so um, but I shouldn't shield myself. It's okay. That I'm not in that place anymore. But I would like to give three scenarios for the crypto. I was thinking I will give two scenarios, and these are not advice. This is like trying to think where it could go. Three scenarios is maybe too many, because three scenarios actually don't have any value, because like, hey, I'm just thinking like like trying to see possibilities. Like I'm more of this, I'm trying to see of the sentiment of the people than um investing. At this moment, I'm raising some plants, but yeah, I know, I know my sister is very behind her kids, so I will start with very negative scenario for Bitcoin, and some people would argue with that. I will share the screen at this moment. So everyone is very happy. I'm on Twitter. Everyone is like, we are going places. We are going moon. Whole market is like super positive. It's over. We are buying back. And the first scenario of mine, first of all, when I see these numbers, like look, Ravencoin, which is one of my viewers, Fraser. Not sure if I'm remembering the name. um so he made some money. I believe he sold and he tried to shield that. But anyway, you see these numbers: Polygon 20%, you have Cardano at 20% pumping. We had Axie Infinity that was at I believe 50 or something like this. And to be honest, these sort of numbers are not necessarily the bull market, because bull market is usually like accumulating a slightly slower. So we get in this um crazy spot right now. We have this token that is like 200% up. So it actually look more like end of the bull market that we had. I don't want to scare anyone, but these numbers, it's not, I mean, I hope it's okay. I hope it's just starting of the bullish momentum. But the first thing is this negative. So the first, even when you look at this, because many people like to, is it this one? Let it load. So many people like to um compare this to the 2017 bull market, but now it goes actually different, because after this crash in the spring and summer in 2017, the altcoins stay low for like at least few months till the autumn, and the Bitcoin was slowly rising. And here we had the Bitcoin rise, but then all of the altcoins was following. It could be because we have more of the altcoin interest and it's easier to buy altcoins. So this bull market could act completely different. But as I said, we had the Bitcoin dominance going from 40% to 47 a few days ago. Let me refresh this. And now Bitcoin dominance is dropping again. So maybe it's because ETH is going to take over and we are going to have like altcoin bull market, or we are actually heading for a bubble straight up and maybe soon will be crash. So this is like the first concern I would have, which is very negative, I think. What's your opinion on Pancake Swap and Cake with almost APY for stacking? I'm not sure about the APY, but yeah, you can make a lot of money in yield farming depending on the pools. If the pools are smaller, you can have the higher APY. But yeah, if you will have the massive flow of the money in the next month, it could dump. Like it could overheat, I believe. But I'm not investor, and I don't want to believe this scenario. I want it to go and go and go, right? I'm i'm the bullish, but like it looks weird. It it's it's a little bit strange. I have the concerns, and there is the guy that I actually like, not a huge fan, Richard Hart, who claims this is the bull trap. So this would be the first thing, most pessimistic, that this is just the bull trap and it's gonna be bad. Mm, I don't know if dollar inflation maybe temporarily it can push the inflation, but what push people to crypto is how much money they have. So I see a lot of people have a lot of money right now, actually. I agree with you, Tony. I will I will address that. Um, so it seems people and banks and everyone else has a lot of money. If they pour this money in crypto, it will go up. So we sit on massive number of money, and I think it could result in like some massive tech development. These periods always improve the tech, and many people would say, which could be controversial opinion, but we had the COVID appear last year, and many people say of horrible consequences, what is bad, all of the lockdowns. But for me, these sort of things, the bad situations always create massive innovation. Those massive innovation happening during the World War II, which I'm not comparing, but here we have COVID, we have lockdowns, we have to stay home. Suddenly we have more money, but we want to work, and suddenly this internet innovation happened, and we had massive boom in the tech stocks, but not only stocks, because earning of these stocks were up. So the development of technology is pushing. So I think if we will have the different variants and massive spread, it could push more money towards the tech, push the tech stocks, push the crypto, push the medical research and stuff like this, which will of course be partially good because we have quick development of new technologies. So that would be my answer. Richard Hart is total douchebag, and I do very much agree. But he's alpha. He knows how to speak, so that's good to him. Um, but it's easy to talk when you talk with people who don't know anything about the subject. So Richard Hart, I noticed, I was watching, for example, his interview with Ivan on Tech, and he started like, "Do you know how much more people would live without the cancer and stuff like this?" And he bragged about medical research and revolution happening, but he actually doesn't know anything about medical research, like or about innovation, right? Like, so they would donate to this sense organization that do like regenerative medicines that try to extend the life, and thinking that no one else do it, or some people doesn't believe this. And many people do not believe this because this is such a difficult achievement and it was never realistic. And still, actually, in the tests, we're not going far. And he bragged that he donated massive amounts of money to medical research, which was like through his chain. People actually donated 27 millions, which is completely nothing when it comes to medical research. There are companies that burn 200 million a year easily. Small companies, small biotech companies, also doing regenerative technologies. So actually, Richard Hart is not very knowledgeable when it comes to medical research and anything like this. 27 million is like the money that small biotech company, like really small, spent in 1 quarter. So it's not very significant, and this sense research is also not very significant research center, which is very interesting. I think the most successful in the life extension ever was doing tests on the monkey, and it was starving the monkey. So they were keeping the monkey on the calorie deficit for whole life, and this monkey was living something like 140 human years or something like this. They were keeping it fully nutrient, but it was skinny and not malnutrition, but on the calorie deficit, which would lead, hey, we could probably extend the life maybe in this way, because we cause the less inflammation in the body, so it causes less development of the cancerous cells. As I said, I'm not doctor, I don't know this, but somehow humans are not willing to actually go this way, so they prefer to actually do not change the lifestyle somehow. And I give example of Richard Hart, who sit 8 hours in his chair. He probably suffer from hemorrhoids, and he's overweight, and he say how much he care about the life extension, but actually he might not get far with this, because the humans are not willing to try the things that appeared to be most successful. Which I'm not saying that you should starve yourself or train, or that uh, being overweight, or I'm not teasing on overweight people, but I'm just saying that the monkey that was on the calorie deficit, they were able to extend the life. I don't know, I maybe went too far, but yeah. Anyway, Richard Hart appeared to be a very clever person when he talked to the people who are completely clueless. So, wow, that was long. Hey, I saw it. I will check it and I will respond it. Hey Rico, I was wondering where you are. And yeah, by the way, what I wanted to say about this sense research, when he donate, like they don't do like really significant research. It's a very small organization, and there is other companies that do much more significant things when it comes to regenerative therapies and um, even the life extension. Even huge biotechs actually do work on that stuff. You can Google regenerative therapies companies, and you will have many of them. If the market drop, they will lose interest. So I know the Axis is super popular there. um but once you have the drop in the market, it might create massive the snowball effect of the fear, and it could ruin this. But Axie is good, maybe it will go somewhere. So I don't actually don't know. I actually like, yeah, he looked like he would keep the rats in the hunt. I don't really gamble now. When I moved to Hong Kong, um when I moved to Hong Kong, I was hooked up on the horse betting. It's huge there, and actually, is the also biggest taxpayer. The Hong Kong Jockey Club, biggest single taxpayer in Hong Kong, because people love to bet horses. So I was hooked up on this, and I was betting horses. Break even. Once I went to Macau and I would gamble on like roulette and stuff like this just for fun, and I won like $1,000, starting with like $100 or something like this, and next day I lost the wallet. So I like kind of gambling. I like horses or stuff like this. I don't do this much, but I have quite easy approach to money. I so if I would lose money in casinos, like, oh fine. If I would lose on her, that's fine. And that actually sort of allow me, like, instead of like my friends, like, oh, I bet 20 Hong Kong dollars on the horses, I would be like, yeah, I'm betting like 1,000 or something, like a race, and I would feel okay. I'm not wealthy, but I wouldn't mind that. And but yeah, at this moment, I'm not gambling or anything. I'm not interested. I'm a little too busy of that. And yeah, gambling is the lose game, right? Yeah. um R.L. Hubbard, I'm not sure the first name, but that's the Scientology founder. He's exactly like this: the researcher, the doctor, the philosopher with no basis in actual science. So yeah, that's the it looks like the beginning of Scientology. Why you think you clueless? Yeah, so about gambling, did you play it? I don't play crypto. I tried to buy Axie in like March, and I was telling about this my girlfriend, and then I didn't do it. So I missed all that wagon. It's okay. So I was speaking a little bit. Um, I was speaking about my concern of crypto, that it's actually bootstrap maybe, but there is two more scenarios I will give. I completely don't know the answer for this because it depends on the lifestyle. But living of interest, it's hard to live on the interest because we also live in the zero interest rate area. So that would be very difficult to live off the interest, but it would be okay to have investments with the high dividends. So I believe $1 million in the dividend paying stocks, it could be not enough. Maybe having some properties. So for sure, at this moment, to live comfortably, I think over million. But of course, there will be people that can retire with few 100,000 saved, right? But I don't want to go that low, so I would say, hey, safely $2 million, I think. But it's actually difficult to retire because people actually want to work, I believe. I don't know much about Super Farm, but I was checking it. I don't like it much. So I said on the first scenario, which is most pessimistic, and that is the bull trap, because the altcoins are getting crazy, which I'm very happy. You see, on, for example, mine is not as crazy, but I hold, for example, Atom, which I got at $3 average, um, in this moment here, starting over here in end of February, and finishing buying it here around the April May, with average $3. So I ran it all the way up to $30, down to $8, and now at 15. So it's going up. That's one of three holdings that I have. So I'm happy if it's pumping, but it's actually scary because the dominance of the Bitcoin is dropping. Everything is crazy. But yeah, I hope I'm thinking wrong, that it might be bull trap. So I hope this scenario will not happen. What's the second scenario I wanted to think? Okay, got it. What if this bull run actually might be a little bit shorter? So, because of the fact that we are living in even like society that do everything faster, quicker, and we had these bull runs that were like more extended. But what if now this bull run was so short? Sorry, this bear momentum was so short because people do not withdraw their money, but they actually keep it in stable coins so they can quickly come back. And instead of this bull run lasting, for example, to the beginning of next year or end of this year, what if it will just be, you see it's picking up? What if it's going to be um, shorter? What if it's going to last next 4 months and it's over? So, or 3 months before the end of this year, it could happen. It could happen, I believe. But I'm also thinking, you see, because this bear momentum actually lasted, I'm using Saya, since June till like pretty much November in 2017. So whether this part could go here and finish, or we are just somewhere here and we didn't finish the dump. So we got optimistic weeks. Could it be? I don't know. So this is one of the other theories I could have. And I noticed I'm stupid that I was not sharing the screen. So that's what I mean. Like, maybe we are just here having this a little bit of pump or here, and then maybe we dump a little bit more, or we actually going to go up in the next 3 months and then dump. Maybe it will be just shorter. So I know it's not advice because I simply don't know. I'm trying to guess, as everyone, what could happen. Yes, I'm very familiar actually with MetaHero. Rob Green, you see, when you go on YouTube, I'm going to share the screen. Oh, you see me live. So MetaHero. Let me show you. And this channel of MetaHero, it has 150,000 subscribers. So the thing is, it's not exactly that MetaHero was so popular, but this was channel of Robert Greene, who is Polish guy who was successful because he founded a company called CodeWise. Is it CodeWise? I think it is. Yeah. So he founded this company, And at first he actually was like a very big head. He was showing himself on the Forbes magazine, but then he got like into a lot of motivational speaking. Like he seemed to be like nice guy, but this channel is so big because it was actually Rob Grin. He had the podcast here and stuff like this, and you can actually see his old video. And then he removed all of the videos and started posting Meta Hero. So he's behind Meta Hero, um, as this being like gamer metaverse. Where it's going, I don't know, but I'm not buying it. But it's very successful in the marketing and increasing the price, because it went from like half of the cent to like 3 cents in 30 days is a lot. I'm not taking this risk because but yeah, he's businessman. He's very attracted to it. I don't know the people who he work with. Maybe he work with good people. I'm just not taking that gamble. That's too much to me. Yeah, when it comes to the living of interest, I actually get some income from my courses, so I'm not living of interest, but I still live of the income from my courses, and my savings I invest in the stock market, and I don't actually invest in the dividend stocks or anything like this. I usually go with the growth stocks and crypto. Like, I'm a little bit of the gambler in this matter. It's hard to count. Like, as I said, everyone has different lifestyle. You know, who wants to save 12K a year for 20 years? It's a little bit. Could be alt season. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that was the point. It repeats, but it looks already different. I was saying it looks slightly different because the Bitcoin not increase. Bitcoin again dropping in the dominance. So it's still not loaded here. But in 2017, we had Bitcoin, like when everything dumped in the summer of 2017, Bitcoin started increasing in the market dominance. And what happened here at first, Bitcoin went to 47% of market dominance and now dropped again to 43%, which is not looking promising, I believe. I wish. I wish. So it's a little bit funny that Poly Network tried to. So what happened? Maybe for people who don't know, the Poly Network was hacked yesterday. It's like multi-chain, right? So they had the addresses, Ethereum address, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain hacked, and $600 million were stolen in the tokens, and Poly Network is asking hacker to return the money, which is a little bit silly because, but that's how crypto operates. And they're like, "Hey, maybe you're nice," and he's trolling people now, and actually making jokes, sending the messages. Um, and I think so Cardano tried to develop everything slow. I don't like Cardano, but there is many projects that try to develop everything so fast, and there are mistakes and they getting hacked, and it only shows like how dangerous the space is. Like, you need to be aware because half year ago everything looked to be so safe, but in fact, in the time when everything is so rushed, that it will be happening. So it's massive still, like 600 million. Crypto, like Aidan, my voice is so bad. Yeah, so like bridge between like Polygon, Ethereum, and yeah. So I maybe he will return the money. He looks like nice guy, actually. Yeah, it was like, hey, please, mister, you give the money back. What we do? Well, Box Mining lost a lot of money. I saw his tweet. So I mentioned this in today my victim video. So Well, there is actually some projects. I was doing video on Kava before, and Kava always tease when something like this happen. Kava is always like, look, we are safe. So I don't know if one day they would be hacked, I will lose the trust to them. But they say the project that can be rug pulled is not a good project because there is always community trying to find excuses for the project that got rug pulled or something happened. But Kava say, hey, you need to actually put safety first. You need to make sure that there is no mistake in the code. You need to make sure that this cannot be hacked, and it's often missed. But this is the time we live in. We're like, fast, let's go. And Don Kryptonium has too much assets. He would easily pump it like this. Don Kryptonium is most successful the crypto trader and investor. In fact, Don Kryptonium got everything at the most bottom. So he sold the top March, April, and he bought the bottom like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, very bottom. He always get the right minute, very precise, very precise. So yeah, the third theory of the crypto would be that we are going to dump. How about it? That we are actually still didn't finish the bear market and we will be dumping till like October and November. And then when this everything shakes off, then the bull market would be extended. So there is the first part. Sorry, it's not loading. I don't know why. Maybe. So the first, the fact that the Bitcoin doesn't increase the dominance and we are in the bull trap. That's the first scenario. The second scenario, that this is bull market that will be actually shorter and the altcoins are going to go up, Bitcoin is gonna drop in the dominance, and it's gonna last for maybe up to 3 months, and then we're gonna dump, or actually it's gonna be extended. And two versions, we might dump a little bit further and then continue into 2022, or we actually slowly going to grow from now and this will be very long bull market. That is three scenarios that doesn't give anyone anything to anyone, because everyone looks for the answer. What now? Am I gonna make money now? I don't know. And actually the fact you didn't get the deep is nothing wrong. The fact you're not invested, that's everyone does these things. Yeah, that's what the Richard Howard was saying. But like, I don't think he knows. Um, I don't think we drop to 10k actually. So it could be bull trap, but I don't think it will drop to 10k. Something bad would have to happen, maybe. So how bad pandemic could go? But pandemic is usually favorable for the crypto. What would have to happen? Very deadly strain? Quite unlikely, because as we get used to the virus get used to us, so it should actually becoming less deadly, but could becoming more virulent and cause more chaos, which would actually support the crypto. By the way, my PayPal got blocked. It's very annoying. So this is vote for decentralization. What if it will not happen? What if the dump will not happen, Nox? What if we're going up? I actually want to go up. But who knows? I'm actually in the very like speculative project Handshake. I love this. It doesn't pump at all. So I hold some tokens of that. As I said, Atom. I hold another microcap, which maybe will move. It moved a little bit, but we'll see it kill me or not. It's very good now in the summer. In in the spring that was like really really bad. um some people I know were in like hospital and stuff like this. I never got it. My parents never got it. But summer is like, I think is the best place. It's like barely existing now, slowly start increasing, but the summer, the same as last year, is just free. And what seems to be happening in Europe, maybe it's about climate, um, because when it comes to summer, um, the disease the that affect the respiratory system doesn't spread as effectively in the summer. Some people would say, hey, but they spread in India in the warm climates, but the virus actually behave very different in different regions of the world. And when it comes to Europe, um, the respiratory diseases were always much less visible in the summer. Maybe it's because of the increase of the vitamin D in people. They are stronger. Maybe the fact that they don't spend so much time indoor, while when you have in India, they actually spend more time in indoor around this time because the aircon. So you don't know, but yeah, very good here. Um, yeah, I think I would say 20K, like here, that could be the bottom maybe, but maybe I'm wrong because I remember when Bitcoin dropped to like 3K. Um, um, March 2020, I was in Krakow with my British friend and my girlfriend, and the Bitcoin dumped to like 3.5K from 10K. It's crazy. So when we count the previous bull market, when it topped at nearly 20K, then dropped to 3.5. So if it topped at 60 or 65K, we could say, hey, so it means maybe it can go down to 10K and it would actually behave exactly the same, but it dropped to 3.5K because we had this pandemic shock. So we will not have this new shock. So I think it would be like more likely 2020 something. It's not. Oh wait, this Rico Fest. I actually got some tan on the neck. Maybe it's because I was in Sicily. I tried to do 1 hour walk, very fast walk, and I still take vitamin D, which is not about the tan, but yeah, like I lost some Sicilian tan. Um, but remember, sun is actually very bad for you. So you should get a little bit of this, but not too much. Sun is bad, make you old. It's not very widespread. Wait, wait. Oh, what did it's not widespread. Actually, whole Poland. So Poland is 38 million, maybe 40 million people, and today was like 200 cases, and like 2 weeks ago we had like 100 cases. So it actually bottomed, but it was bad situation. Like we had over 30,000 every day, like few months back. So we went that. So that's why it's so low now. It's it went from 100 cases to like 200 now. So it's probably picking up, and I think so now we have August, September, October, November, we will be getting back into this stuff because actually everyone who wanted to get vaccinated got already vaccinated. Most of the people don't get vaccinated now. So it will pick up. What I'm more concerned, um, because so Delta started in the India, went to UK, and the fact there were so many cases, including US, I don't think Delta is the problem, but I think the next when the Delta now is gonna mutate into something even that more transmissible because viruses usually evolve, I'm not saying evolve to be more transmissible, less deadly, because they also want to survive because they need you to survive. So the next mutation after Delta and it hit in the autumn, that's the problem because we also do not have the variant vaccines, which, as I said, I doubt we will get multi-variant vaccines with mRNA. Probably will the booster with the single variant or something. We could have Novavax that would be multi-variant. But yeah, the next strains, that's the worrying. What will be the mutation that comes out of Delta? And also, When it comes to the Spanish flu, for example, at first Spanish flu was dangerous for the young and old, and I think the next year the Spanish flu started killing the younger people. So that's the theory about Delta and what's next. It could be absolutely fine though. Sweden has only 9 million people. It's very small. I saw people comparing Sweden to Germany. It's really small, so it's different. And Swedish people spend a lot of, like, they don't live cramped, small families, everything. So I would attribute this to this. In fact, like, even talking about this, the governments in Europe or US, they impose the lockdowns, but they are not very effective because they are very different than the Asian ones, for example. So the half of the people would do, half of the people don't, so then it's pointless. And then i I don't know. So I don't think that's why Sweden is very similar to the rest of Europe when it comes of the, because it's all the same actually. Yeah, I don't have anything in the stable coins. Yeah, as I said, not that cramped. Świnia is like pig in Polish. Um, yeah, the Bitcoin hit 20K in 2017, early 2018. In March 2020, it dumped from 10K to 3.5. So it actually, for most of the time, it dumped actually right after the last bull cycle to 3.5. So potentially, yeah, we could go to like 10. I don't know. I got it very fast. I got AstraZeneca vaccine. I didn't like it. It's not the best. The adenovirus vaccines is basically like single dose of J&J, but J&J has a little bit better marketing. With adenoviruses, the problem is the second dose will not be as effective because your body will recognize the same vector unless they would use different adenovirus vector. So that's why the first dose you feel horrible. The same about the J&J and AstraZeneca. I got this one because, as I said, I got it very early. So yeah, I wanted to get it quickly. I'm like, yeah, give me vaccines. But I'm not saying there is no problems with some vaccines, because there might be. But I'm like, I like I like pharmaceuticals, like the idea and the development of medication. So I was happy to get it, and I was very lucky to get it early. In February, got the first dose. I want a booster. Actually, I want a booster already. Would be nice to get other, but they're not approved. I'm mostly fascinated about the Novavax vaccine, which has most robust response in the clinical trials when it comes to the antibodies, much higher than even mRNA vaccines. But also the drop later, it's more significant. The drop of antibodies of the vaccines is very fast. But and yeah, we don't know about the T cell immunity as well. But yeah, I'm up for it. Yeah, the same. Because I saw so many big guys, the very rich people, buying it at levels of 30K. So that's why I don't think it could go down to 20K, the same. I don't like the NFT art at all. I was saying at the beginning of this video, I will show it again. Plenty books, guys. Look, plenty books. All of this is my collecting. I have much more. All of the with signatures. So this is my NFTs. I'm getting the books with the signatures. It's not practical to collect this stuff because it's you know um because they take space. Delgar, I'm not a cyclist. I go to bike. Oh, you got it. I go to the uh, to forest with my friend to bike. I like I like to go in the forest, not really road, but I try to keep the rather health conscious life. So not that often recently because he was busy and alone is a little bit boring to go. But I do cycle. I like cycling. Uh, Even when I was like super depressed and malnutritioned, I would go cycling every day, thinking it will help me. So, first time I heard about crypto was 2013. Um, and I heard about this magical internet money, but in 2013 I was also a very poor person, so I wasn't even considering buying this. I just heard it's sort of money, internet money. And then I start following some people, and this was like Kim.com. Not sure if you heard of the guy. He was founder of Mega Upload, and he was like Bitcoin bull. So I saw the tweet of Kim.com in December 2016, and he said, buy Bitcoin and don't look till the next year. And I was still a little, I didn't have that much money or savings. And I was like thinking, oh, should I buy one Bitcoin or not? And I like forgot about this. And then in March, I saw Bitcoin is already 2000. And then the next few months later, Bitcoin was like 3000, then 6000. And when the Bitcoin was probably like 10,000, I bought crypto, and it was some of the altcoins. I spent maybe $1,000 or $1,500 around December 2017. That was the first time when I actually bought it. It was like Ardor, maybe Digibyte. Digibyte, I've probably just traded, but it was Ardor, Elf, the names. I got few altcoins and this $1,000 over that turned into like $40 later or $30. So that was the story of crypto. And then I didn't get back to it. But in 2020, when the pandemic started in Hong Kong and started coming to Europe, I traveled to Europe, and I was thinking, hey, I think the crypto will be very big during the pandemic because all of the stocks are dumping and crypto should be resistant. So I started buying the crypto in February 2020. And I remember in March it started dumping heavily following the stock market. So what I was doing, I was keep buying it. I was keep buying the altcoins or they are dumping for the next 2 months. And my girlfriend was like, no, don't do it. But it turned well. It turned well for me. I was texting him yesterday, like, "Oh man, should you do some live?" He said he got back. Um, so maybe this week. I probably should today, but I wanted to keep it short, so that's why I didn't ask him today. But yeah, I messaged Reda yesterday and I said, um, and I said, yeah, let's do it. But I don't know if he wants to do with me because I guess he's also interested in his own stuff. But yeah, I'm in touch with Reda, so I messaged him yesterday. So, but he's back in the market, so I guess he's bullish. Um, he sent me some sample portfolio and stuff like this. Nara Nox. Not sure if you know. Nara is like yes, yeah, or like. So interesting. Everyone called this vaccine Pfizer. Sorry for this sun. I don't want to fully cover it because I'm trying to add some sun, like let my aloe vera to have some sun, even if that annoys me. Interesting. It's not. Everyone called it Pfizer vaccine, Pfizer didn't develop this vaccine. It's BioNTech who developed this vaccine. This is their technology. The mRNA 100% belongs to BioNTech. The Pfizer partnered, and the Pfizer is super clever in the marketing because they avoid saying Pfizer BioNTech or BioNTech vaccine. They used to say it's Pfizer vaccine. It's Pfizer vaccine. So I won't be surprised if Pfizer kick the BioNTech in the ass one day and they develop their own mRNA and they claim it's all ours. It's all ours. What's the problem? But yeah, it's good. Safety profile from the data was similar, slightly better than mRNA, but that was predictable because this 30 micrograms, very similar technology, no difference. Moderna does 100 micrograms. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but I have my doubts for mRNA vaccines if they can do multi-strain, because I think the adverse effects would be not very pleasant. That I might be wrong. Sorry that I'm looking. It's because of sadness. Like, let me try to 10 minutes more. I will cover maybe window from this side. Let me do something and uncover a little bit from this side. I don't know if I manage that. Still not perfect. Yeah. Oh, you still watching? Yeah, I fall. So how? Yeah, it was scary. So there was the little hop. So I was driving and I hop, and my feet fall off the pedals. I don't know how to call it, and I fall on the steering wheel and flipped. So that was the accident back then. Oh, that's amazing, man. But like, yeah, I'm far away. I'm very happy with my bike. It's the specialized, the center, the aluminum part. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this ones we are talking. I was saying, this T-shirt, I got it in Thailand in some market, and I probably bargained this to 100 or 150 baht. So 100 baht is like $3 with few cents. 150 would be like 460. So this super cheap T-shirt is from Van Gogh. What do you mean? Did I miss something? I'm not sure. Oh, where you are, Delgar? I don't need anything now. I'm fully equipped. But where are you from? And I think that's pretty much everything. So we'll be finishing out. Even we are going up. I mean, stay cautious, because yeah, we actually don't know where it goes. And can Bitcoin hit 500k? It's like most optimistic version, I guess. But can it go to 10k? I guess. Can it go to 100? I guess. But you need to remember, like, the sentiment change very fast. But I hope it will be very similar to 2017. So I hope it's not over, and I can make good money. This is the angel. It's a little angel. Do I have some Van Gogh here? I don't, but I really like Van Gogh. I was in the museum in Amsterdam, in Van Gogh Museum. Very beautiful. I'm a huge fan of Van Gogh, because he was amazing with the color harmony, especially the yellows and the blues and the purples, like this color harmony. Like, he Um, he was expert in color harmony, so I love it. So like Van Gogh is one of my um favorite. Oh, this one, I don't have it. Maybe, but this is actually different painting that I ordered of Polish artist. So yeah, like if there is any more question, I will answer, because as you know, we start in movement of non-winners and no simulation. I always tease on the simulation because some people like to say, oh, we live in the simulation, we live in the simulation. I think it's such a nonsense, because this conversation would be so boring. Oh, hey Delgar. I can speak Polish if you want, but it's cool so people can understand. We very close because I'm from like Lower Silesia, so I'm from Legnica. So Opole is very close. It's like Legnica to Wrocław. It's 1 hour by car, and then to Opole is less than 1 hour or around 1 hour. We all are, because I'm not. I'm doing okay, but the do you know movies of Almodovar? I think the woman's very crazy some, but I will not offend because women's my viewers too. I don't know what I wanted to say though. My girlfriend very good, very very easy going. We do very well. Yeah, it's very 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 near. So if I need something from the shop, I could actually get from yours. I want to address, maybe the Fraser will be watching this, some of the viewer, because he was telling to me, um hey, did like I told you buy Ravencoin, and it pumped recently, the same as many other things, and I said, oh, the same as Mina protocol, which is like doing amazing. It actually pumped even more. It went from $1 to 3. So he was talking about Raven. So even though this thing is going up like crazy, I'm completely not interested. First of all, I don't have money to invest, so this I want to address for this person. Another thing, I checked what this does, and it's not actually smart contract platform, but it's just the transfer. So it's basic payment is the proof of work, which I think proof of work is fine, but it's not. Raven doesn't does the things that I'm interested. I understand some people can make money, but I'm not interested in crypto purely for that. I'm actually quite fascinated about the things that it can do. That's why I'm participating, for example, in the handshake. By the way, do you see I'm getting domains? Oops. Oops. That's very bad domains. But someone offered on this domain, this is emoji domain, 1200 HNS. I responded with 1800, but I got it for 5 cents. If I sell it for 1800, it's pretty good, few $100 profit. Good flipping domains. Thanks, Delgar. Maybe one day I'll visit your shop. So I actually want to get something so I can put my bikes to my car, because in the Lower Silesia. So on the way to Carpathian Mountain, there is a smaller mountain, and there is actually a lot of the single tracks. So I want to go for a single track soon. From Opole, it's probably slightly further, but around here, a lot of nice single tracks. So me and my friend probably will go to do. I'm burned by the summer sun, and I want to thank you everyone who came. First of all, Tony, I see you. You may be left. You were the first one on the chat. Thank you for coming, Aidan. Thank you for coming, Rico. Thank you for coming, Richard, who came a little bit later. Delgar, that I don't know your real name. Thank you for coming. Knox, Robert, Zizon, Christopher, Justin, Justinas, the guy from Lithuania, which is also not very far. Stranger in a Strange Land. I hope I didn't miss anyone. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It was nice chatting. Whenever I have something to say, I will come now back to work, and we can chat about anything crypto related. Tomek, you know my name, Marcin. Do zobaczenia. Yeah. Bang boost. Is it Hebrew? Till the next time. By the way, Aidan, there is what is the other language? Yiddish. Yiddish. It was actually most, like, before war. Yiddish was very popular in Poland. Which was Yiddish was the language used by the Jewish communities in the region. Like it's not used, like it's not the first Jewish language. Oh, Reda. Okay, guys. 15 minutes. Sorry. Reda is here. I meant to go away. I let Reda in. Is okay, or you guys want to go away? Or you want to listen to Reda? Yeah. They were asking for you and I said, yeah, I spoke to you. I did for already 1 hour. 10 minutes. Because I was thinking, Reda, I will do with you tomorrow. Or no, I'm gonna do it. Let's do.
Martin, what's up, man?
What is up?
Yeah, bro, you never told me, and my webcam is broken, man. So I'm sorry, can't see my face.
It's okay.
But I will buy a new one because I got good profits this past 3 weeks, being great. So I will buy a new 4K webcam soon.
You should. I need to got 4K webcam as well. Yeah, Ashkenazi Jews. Like I'm responding. So the Yiddish was Ashkenazi Jews. There was a lot of Ashkenazi Jews in Poland before war.
So Martin, you believe me now with the feces, and we are not only geniuses in bull market. I told you this weeks before, 3-4 weeks. Good
You said, but
feces.
I was saying to people on this live. Wait, I need to sit so that I was telling people I actually don't know where we are, because I was saying, because look, what I was talking, that this is very different than 2017, right? So suddenly we have this crazy altcoin pump out of nowhere, and the Bitcoin, at first it increased in the dominance, but now Bitcoin dropping in the dominance again. So it doesn't look like the same bull cycle that was in 2017. So I was trying to build some theories that, first of all, that could be the bull trap. Maybe not, maybe yes. Then maybe because of the fact that everything is much more dynamic, this bull market will be shorter than previously, and maybe it will last a few months more from now, or it will slow down soon and we will have actually extended bull market because of the, I don't know, happening.
Margin, I can
So
say
I
I can say exactly as predicted or no?
you can say,
No, never in my life. I will always stay grounded. Don't be. Nobody needs to be arrogant or something. It's just experience, man. Like this space, I don't. Like I said, I don't look at price, man. I look at the innovation, man. We're going. Of course, we have hacks, Poly Network, we know, but the Congress is talking about crypto margin, DeFi. It's being talked in Congress. I never, like 3 years ago, 4 years, I never expected they would talk about us in the House of the United States.
Yeah,
They talk about DeFi.
I was saying,
Incredible.
we as the people, we have the most cash ever.
Oh
Like,
my God.
actually, the world. Some people would say, no, it's not true because pandemic, everyone lost job. It's not true. Everyone has a lot. Like, not everyone, but the world has most cash ever, and this cash is like ready to be deployed in the technology.
But let me say one thing to your viewers. I don't know how care how many people are watching this, guys. If you're gonna
Hey,
enter,
at the
if
top it was like 14.
yeah,
We
it's
can
it's
have
it's,
good
it's
audience.
no, I don't care how many people watch. The people who are watching, guys. You have a second chance. So if you're on profit, take profits. Don't follow YouTubers. This guy has warned you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. If you still lose money at this point in the next board, it's your own fault. There's no more, I mean, Margin gave you more than 11 videos warning about YouTubers dumping. We learned about VCs dumping tokenomics. So please do your research and don't come cry when you lose money. Don't come cry. Oh, my coin is down 90%. I mean, now you have all the tools. I mean, there's no more, excuses. Watch
So,
out. No FOMO.
do you want to go into trying to think where we at? Do you think is the time to start taking profits? Do you think it's a
Um,
bootstrap, or you think it's probably like gonna be bigger and bigger?
no, that's the what's happening right now. Margin is actually amazing. No, I maybe we go back down to 42K, but we have no more resistance till 58K. There's nothing for Ethereum. The same thing. And I think the Ethereum burning and the NFTs, man. NFT, bro. The new bubble margin is NFTs. They're
Oh
selling a rock.
yeah,
Let me,
crypto
let me, let
fan.
me, let me. No, no, no. They are selling a rock, like a rock, GPEG, for $135,000 from Google search. Tell me this is crazy. We talk about meme coins. You talk about Safe Moon. I talk about a rock, like a Google image rock. $135,000. Explain me this, brother. Explain me this.
So I saw when it comes to the NFTs, at first I noticed everyone buying CryptoPunks and flipping. Then they start doing these apes. You saw it probably, apes.
Ah, come on, man. What are we talking about?
And then something else. So everyone is getting into this crazy worthless, probably worthless NFTs. I think CryptoPunks might be big, but like it's everything now. So yeah, we sure NFT bubble. So you don't think we are in approaching altcoin bubble again? Because as
No,
I said,
no,
the Bitcoin dominance dropping.
no, no, no.
It's
It's
scary.
look, Martin. Most of the coins are still 95% down. At least the coin I'm in, my baby is called Oin Finance. That's my golden gem.
How?
Yeah, Oin Finance. It's backed by four high tier VCs. They have amazing use case, and I love that they dropped. They dropped 96%, and I love it.
Oh, it's at 20 cents.
Yeah, I've been accumulating it for the past 3 weeks. I hope it goes more down so I can buy more. Man, their use case is absolutely brilliant. Four high tier VCs backed by Alameda Research. So 4 million market cap. So those are one of my gems that I think in this bull run or next is gonna do amazing.
So I'm not recommending, of
Of
course.
course, yeah, I would never agree, man. I'm just saying me. I did research on
They
this.
didn't dump so much. They actually peaked at 90.
They did margin. Yes, they did. The VCs dumped, went from $2.46 to 8 cents. So they did dump.
Is it? I see the top
Yes.
was at 97 cents.
No, it's you have to go on the Dex Tools. Dex Tools IO.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah, there
had
was
this
dump.
mistake. I actually, I rode the coin from like $2 to 20 cents.
Yeah. But
But
those coins you are to 20 cents. I'm buying them now because I know
yeah,
I
yeah.
I know how this works. I know this
You
this
know,
Polkadot projects are gonna get hype again. I know how a bull run works. They're gonna hype it, and it's always the same. It's always the
for
same.
for me it's easy because I don't have cash, so I never left actually because of the mistake.
Yeah,
But I'm showing Oin Finance is complete
brilliant.
micro cap is
Creme de la creme.
3.5 million. The very low trading volume. is ERC20 token. They're also on PancakeSwap, but when it comes to ERC20 token, I wouldn't recommend buying on PancakeSwap actually, because then like whenever staking appear, it will not appear on PancakeSwap. But
I'm buying on Ascendex, man. I just stake them there. I get 26% API. I don't look at it. I stake it,
yeah,
and I think I look at it in 5 months. Man, their use case
yeah.
is very
The
good. I love
concern
them.
is IC Gate, the centralized exchanges, the very low volume, which is always danger because it could be removed.
No,
But
no,
yeah, it's
no.
on Uniswap anyway.
This one
It's
cannot
on,
get movement. It's backed by high tier VCs, and their use case is just very good, man. Like one day we won't need USDT anymore. Like every chain can mint their own stable coins on Oin Finance. It's pretty incredible what they want to
very
do.
like,
Yeah.
because I made actually all of my trades were okay except the one that burned me completely.
Mm.
And it's actually performed much worse than this, and it's below this Oin Finance, so it's like super micro cap. Just few things I want to point on Twitter. It's followed by Reda.
And Ivan on Tech too. And I know you don't like him.
uh, no, I like Ivan on Tech.
Yeah, Ivan on Tech. But you know what it is? Oin Finance was at $1.60, and I really wanted to buy because I'm following it for 2 years
Yeah,
now. I said, you know what? This thing will go down, and it did.
yeah.
Oh, thank you, God. It did drop to 11 cents,
But
and
you
I
know,
bought this. Oh my God, I love
I
it.
like to say Twitter because of a lot of very tiny coins don't have following. So this guy, the second Y, boss,
Mm,
he's CEO of Akashnet that I really like.
yeah.
So the OIN, it means probably it's legit project.
Plus,
That
plus they're gonna rebrand in 6 days. They're gonna have a rebranding.
and the Stefan from
Mm.
Harmony Protocol also follow. So
Because Harmony also made their own stablecoin on Oin, so you can mint
oh,
it
okay.
so Dash can make Dash stable. Harmony can make just an example like one S, like one stable. So they can make their stable coins on Oin. So we are not pegged to USDT. We can get say bye bye USDT and never use it again, and people every chain will get their own uh how do you say it? Their own stable coin. Plus it's a DAO, so they are not like forced or anything. It's like governance. These are like this is undervalued. So now at this point, first at the top you will see overvalued, but now at this point you have to look for undervalued. So it's not only
Mhm.
moon top. Now you have to be sharp, research, look for projects like your project, like Kava, right? Kava, you
Mhm.
you, you like
But
Kava?
I don't own it, but I really like Kava. So I'm
I
huge fan
bought
of
some
Kava.
Kava 2 weeks ago at like wait, what was the price? I bought it really cheap. I think I'm up now.
Kava actually
Yeah.
didn't. So the crazy thing about Kava, it had top at seven something. Uh,
Um,
I actually sold
Kava.
Kava at six to start gambling, and Kava dumped 50% to like $3 to 270 or something like this. Kava is back at six, so Kava didn't really have the difficult time
Ooh,
this dump.
Kava looks amazing, man. One bottom, two bottom. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna talk really technical now, but it looks on the chart. I I bought Kava for $3.50. I said, why not,
Oh,
man? Man. Look, at this point, it's so low. I said, why not, man?
but yeah, the point is actually when you look, because Kava is, let me share it. So I'm using CoinGecko. So I want to show, when you look at 180 days, Kava didn't really have this massive dump, right? It dropped to like $3 max, 278. That's the lowest. So from the top is like, yeah, 60%, but you need to understand that even many coins from top 100 dumped 80 or 90%, which Kava didn't. So I was very shocked how they held. And also, I want to say, because Kava also issued a stable coin, which is USDC. USDC is not, sorry, USDX. USDX is not the coin that is actually pegged to $1. It uses the mechanism similar probably to what Terra does.
there's
It's
one
not bad.
problem. There's one problem with this. One problem. That's why I don't like. If Luna collapses ever, get hacked or whatever, that this thing will collapse with the, because it's also
Yes,
packed to the performance of the chain. So if
yes,
Kava one day it goes to, I don't know, maybe it is bootstrap, Bitcoin goes to 15K. The possibility of that happening is not big, but hey, if it happens, Kava is gone. That's why I don't
yes.
trust this.
So the one thing is, which is you would have to do it from technical point and check if it's really safe. Because so I'm the not technical guy. So what I do, I watch as many interviews and try to listen and learn from as many people as possible. And I listened a lot of interviews about Kava, and I like CEO of Kava, and he would say, "Look, the project that can get rug pulled is not good project. Is many people would argue it happens, but he said it's not good. We make sure it's safe, and not only from this point, but they made sure it's safe from the liquidity standpoint because he was bringing back that you have project which is Maker. They use DAI.
Oh, oh,
When the
oh.
market dumped
The,
in
yeah.
2020, they
Mhm.
liquidity was sucked out and people couldn't leave.
Yeah,
So
and
Kava made sure, I'm not sure what exactly they did, but he said safe not only
okay.
mean the safe
Yeah,
code, but it also makes safe
yeah, yeah, yeah.
funds.
Um,
So they made sure
yeah,
that this what happened to Maker do not happen to them. I'm not sure what they did.
okay.
I
Yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
they automatically you might get
Yes,
liquidated in the sudden drop
yes.
price.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
one thing I want to mention with
Yeah.
USDX, and I let you speak, USDX wasn't stable because if it's not used, the same as UST with Luna, if it would not be used, it will not be stable. So Kava fixed it by increasing the rewards on USDX and leaving from anything. And this is crazy because in May it was 70 cents and they just changed the reward system and it stabilized the coin amazingly.
Yeah, but
So,
but still,
yeah,
I
but
don't.
there
Okay.
is danger, right? There is danger.
Yeah,
So
but there is a solution. So now what I'm looking at, because I see these problems we have in this space, stable coins collapsing and stuff. There's one project that wants to solve this, because what we need in this space is insurance. We need it as soon as possible. There's one project I'm looking at. It's called Union Protocol. It's backed by Alameda Research.
how
Sam Friedman, like Big Sam from FTX. He has his own.
the coin?
Yeah, Union Protocol. I will type it in. I didn't buy it or anything, but I'm looking at insurance place because I see too many hacks. We are seeing too many hacks in this space. I think they have a great, because they have collateral optimization for stablecoin borrowers, and they can make it safer. If you go to the website, you can show the people. You can go through the website. You can see their use case.
Yeah,
Um,
I want to just
sure, yeah.
respond quickly
Oh,
because
yeah, yeah,
someone
yeah.
was asking why Uniswap and not PancakeSwap. For me, it's only because most of the projects is actually built on Ethereum. So when it comes to staking and stuff like this, actually the Binance Smart Chain doesn't offer this. So this is only one reason. I know the fees are crazy for trading. So for trading, PancakeSwap better. But yeah, so this is
Yeah, this
Union.
is nobody's talking about this, eh? There's nobody's looking at insurance, because I try to think outside of the box, So I see these problems we have, and if you go to the website, you can see their insurance and what they want to do, and I think it's a very good solution for the DeFi space. You have to go under. Yeah, you have to look at the co-op, look what they want to do. And I think projects like Kava and other projects, maybe they will want to use Union to protect.
I think Kava does something themselves. They also was increasing the assets in the Kava to make like I won't bring it all, but you might want to have a look because they actually what Kava wants to do, they want to also bridge to the centralized system, so they want to comply with everything and like whoever wants to use the centralized, it's fine. They also because actually the staking in Binance, in Huobi, I believe in Celsius, they all use Kava. So they use Kava for the staking.
Yeah, then I mean, then they are pretty safe. But Union, I think in the future, not now. So don't buy this, guys. This is a long-term play. Insurance and DeFi is a long way. But we need this. I hope we get it. I mean, we need more protection in this space. This I got ashamed. 600 million hacked. How can you let this happen, man? It's
crazy.
incredible, man.
I
It's
was
stupid,
speaking
man.
about this, and not sure if you remember, because this is when the Tor chain hack happened. Um, the hacker responded, and the hacker said, when you manage billions in the assets, you cannot rush things. You need to make sure it's safe, and you didn't make sure of this, and these things will be happening. You see, because everyone rush and they make mistakes. The Tor chain made mistake. The Poly network made mistake. They rush too much. Make they don't make sure that it's safe, I think.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just all about these projects are all about like rushing money, money, money. We want money fast. The marketing, they, I think 80% is shit. It's shit in this space, man. It's just shit. So guys, this bull run, do your research, man. That's why I only invest in backed VC projects. Poly Network was not backed by VCs. Look what happened.
Someone, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not,
it's
it's
true. I'm
massive
sorry, it's
hack.
true. Like, there's no funds. Like,
Yeah,
do you think a big VC like Polychain Capital will let it happen? Man, Polychain Capital is a big investment firm. They have analysts. They go through the project, look for audits. They pay for everything. This is
I think
600 million. Shame.
Polychain, when it comes, I would recommend to people Polychain as the number one, and it's also thanks to you because you were mentioning Polychain often. But Polychain is. Do you know Justin Kan, the founder of Twitch?
Sorry, I mean Polychain as a capital, like a
Yeah,
VC.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Justin Tan,
Uh-huh.
Gary Tan, and I think
Yeah.
Justin Tan. So he's founder of Twitch.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
actually said he is invested in the Polychain because for him he didn't know which project is good, so he invested via Polychain.
Mm,
And this is the guy who founded Twitch. So a lot
yeah.
of tech guys that actually created great companies. Um, they know Polychain. So this is another trust. I think Polychain is probably one of the best VC in the
Elite,
space.
elite, elite. Same
Yeah,
with Pantera, same with Fambushi.
yeah,
That's why I'm gonna repeat this 100 times. Please, guys, invest only in VC back. Don't touch bullshit, man. Like come rockets or whatever. Please, man. You like I can assure you, man. If you invest in this VC backed, and even if the price go down in 3 years, it always comes back up, man. I mean, these are big investment firms, Like they have analysts, they have people, Do you think they put their money in shit? They,
yeah.
they, they don't put their money in shit. They put
Uh,
their money.
some people leave the questions. Delgar, Tomek, backed by what? I'm not sure. Like, can you form a whole question? Uh, Aidan said, Reda, where can we find you for more lives? So I made mistake today. I wanted to talk like some stuff as well, and I was thinking it will be quick. Not sure if you, Reda, have time tomorrow or some other day, but we do the time
Uh,
and
man,
we
that
do live
I-
purely like I will be just here to ask some questions to you
sure,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
and we do the live so the people can jump in and just talk to you and ask you questions.
Of course, 'cause
Yeah,
at the moment the demand is so crazy, man. I'm now doing one-on-one sessions with people. They finally pay me. I'm getting finally some rewards. I think that's fair. And many YouTubers want to contact me now and stuff. It's going crazy, but
yeah.
I want to stay
Well,
grounded, and I want just everyone to watch out. And I love Margin for putting those videos.
oh,
Please,
thank you.
guys, watch them. No, no, no. Please watch them before this bull run or starts, man. This is serious, man.
um,
Otherwise, we're gonna have video. You're gonna make again a video. Oh, guys, we lost money. Or another video about Safe Moon. Guys, let's try to not let
you
it
know,
happen.
it's good to talking to you because I always speak very slow and just tax subject, but you come and you're very dynamic about crypto, very knowledgeable. Is there like Hussein asked if will all coins based on Ethereum blockchain always go up and down with the value of ETH? I think he mean like does the altcoins will be fluctuating with the pegged value to ETH? I
Um,
don't think so.
Ethereum is only going up because of NFTs at the moment, man. Like so many, the most burn of Ethereum comes from OpenSea. It's actually crazy. It's I think these NFTs are the biggest bubble we ever gonna see in crypto. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
it's amazing because maybe it's worth to talk about this because not sure if you noticed, no one say that NFTs are in the bubble, and you came and you say NFTs are bubble.
Ah, come on, man. Let's not play around. Of course they're in a bubble, man. You're gonna
Yeah,
sell rocks
so,
for 60 Ethereum?
yeah.
Are we out of our minds, man? Come on. I
So
see I see Cyberpunk or whatever that shit is called sell for $1 billion.
yeah,
What are we talking about, man?
so people were also asking me about Axis, but what you say, like, do you think all of the NFTs should be sold? Is
No, 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 but Access is a game. And Access,
Yeah,
look, Access is the proof that what I said, the technical analysis doesn't work on something that's getting used by people in the Philippines. Why are they using this? Because their currency is shit. Like
yeah,
people live on Access. They play the game, so they get money. They sell the SLP tokens to buy groceries for their families. This
yeah,
is a solution. Do I think X is overvalued? Of course, I think that. But I think
yeah.
market cap is on like. Do you believe X's is worth 3 billion market cap? Nobody believes that. You know,
It's
it's
isn't it more? Oh, it's 94. With the crazy volume today, over 6 billion. Wow,
yeah.
that's
I mean,
insane.
yeah. But it's a game, man. And you know what the good thing is? I read that game developers from Ubisoft, from Sony, and they're looking at X's and they're saying, "Wow, okay, there's opportunity in this space."
So
So
I learned about Axis when it's at $2, but of course I didn't invest, so
me
it's not
too,
my
man. I
claim.
didn't too. I said,
But
this looks shit, man. I
I
don't want
was
to buy
so
it.
I watched the channel Miko Beats. He's
Okay.
and he had the interview with the founder of Axis, and I noticed that he always talk about good projects. And I was like, oh, Axis is the NFT, and NFTs in February start pumping, but Axis were still before that. I was like, oh, maybe, but then it was dump, and the Axis like so yeah, like and it's crazy to think the how far it went. Delgar Tomek is asking that you said you only invest in the projects that are backed
Yes.
by something, and I think he didn't understand.
Venture
And you
capitalists.
say by backed by the venture capitalist. So
Yes.
can you maybe say like in simple terms what do you mean by that?
I
I know,
mean,
but
yeah,
some
yeah, I
people
know.
maybe don't know what is venture
Yeah,
capitalist
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, I know. So if you look back at the videos of Margin, he's showing you this project like Kylin, you know, you remember Kylin,
yeah,
Cellframe and stuff? They got all dumped like crazy. But projects that are backed by good VCs like Coinbase, like Binance, like Covalent. You remember Covalent? It's now at
yeah.
$1. But why is it
So
$1? Because backed and these VCs they provide market makers. It's called automated market makers. What do? They don't let the price dump. They control the order book because they
yeah,
provide the
so
funding for it.
VC firm, venture capitalist is
Yes.
basically the firms that invest in the projects, and they're like experienced people. So, for example, if you look at some coin and that is some shit coin, they will not have the investors, like serious investors, but then like Reda
No
just
tier venture, like Ape Capital or Mazer
yeah.
Ventures.
But when you so the Reda mentioned Covalent,
Yeah.
so it's backed by these big companies, big investment firms that decide
Coinbase,
to
Binance.
invest in the project. So you know that this project has support of these big companies, and that's how you can evaluate if they are legit, if they are good on stuff.
And
Uh,
if they are undervalued, because I also invested in OpenOcean, is another project I invested in at 26 cents. It's backed by Binance, by Fenbushi, by OKEx, by Huobi, and it's gonna be the competitor of 1inch. Because the problem with 1inch is it's on Ethereum.
yeah,
Okay, good. You can swap your tokens, but we have to pay $100 fees. That's stupid. So OpenOcean, what did OpenOcean do? They made 1inch, but then cross chain. So you can use Polygon, Avalanche, you can use all the chains and then swap like that. Great
but one
idea.
thing I like 1inch. I like 1inch.
No,
It's
OpenOcean is the competitor in my opinion. It's much better because of the cross-chain compatibility.
yeah. So there's F future. I will respond to you, but there is a lot of people talking about Minion token
No,
recently.
no, don't talk about this. Don't give it attention. Please watch CoffeeZilla YouTube. He's a great YouTuber. CoffeeZilla.
I was talking about this in my
Yeah.
videos too, and he responded today. Yeah, like I like CoffeeZilla, and I started to say to people I will start making content for the victim mentality, for the people with victim mentality, because when CoffeeZilla said it's a scam, the tech lead accused him of like having victim mentality. It's always there, like these people will accuse you. So like I think I will be like, this channel is for people with victim mentality.
No, tech lead is like how
But
disgusting can you be, brother? Like you are a millionaire, you make a
yeah,
token. People like how greedy are you, man? It's
I think he's
disgusting, man.
I think he's sociopath. I was
He's
saying about
sociopath,
this. Do
brother.
you
He's
know? Do you
sociopath.
know he's like, I shouldn't repeat this because it's very mean, but I start to think that that's the reason why his wife left him and escaped to Japan.
No, people in Poland, they people in Poland, they only earn $200 a month, and this scumbag scams people
I
like this.
I,
I get disgusted by this
I
human
tell you,
being.
the times changed.
No,
Reda.
but I mean, you know what I mean. You know,
No, but
Morocco,
yeah, yeah,
Poland,
yeah.
people
It's,
have
I tell you,
need
the
that money, and he scams, and he's already rich. Why do you need more money? Why? It's
minimum wage in Poland, what would it be now? Below 500, maybe 500 euro after tax, which is still low. It's very low,
no, but
right?
Marsman, why does tech lead need like he already has money? Why do you need to scam? You are a millionaire, man. Like
Yeah,
what's the logic behind this? I don't
this
understand.
this is the thing I completely don't understand. Why would he do it? This is like, I just don't get it. Like, just
Satisfaction, or I don't know what it is.
what is the point? Something on Cardano, because if Future is asking, um, and
Well,
if Future thinks it's a bubble. So I don't know if it's a maybe, but like, I don't like Cardano, and I was showing before. I was showing before. Oh, did you message me?
oh yeah,
Oh, you.
it was that project. But Cardano, I mean, we can hate it all we want. I mean, man,
I
I
was,
think hating Cardano is getting old now, man. It's there for 4 or 5 years.
yeah,
It's time to accept it. Let's focus on. There are a lot worse projects than Cardano at the moment, and
yeah,
we need
but
to warn people for it, man.
the reason why I talk about Cardano, that Cardano doesn't try to be compatible with others and interoperable. So I don't know if Cardano trying to be
Oh, look
state
at
or,
Cosmos. Look at Cosmos,
yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying.
I love
And because
my
it's
baby. This is the
interoperability. You have Terra
oh.
here, right? Solana. You have all Ethereum. You have Thorchain, and
No, no,
Thorchain,
no.
of
Forget,
course,
forget, forget. I only look at Cosmos.
but it's all Cosmos basically allowed to connect to all of
Cos
that, right?
no,
And
Cosmos is more important. Cosmos, you can build blockchains on a
yeah,
blockchain. It's
Cosmos SDK, Cosmos
incredible,
SDK is
incredible. Yeah, it blows my mind, Margin Cosmos. Every time I read,
yeah. Um,
wow. Yeah.
do you know Akash Network?
Yes, of course, Akash sent for. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the
It's on
Greg
Polkadot, right?
Fury, the founder, he said, because someone was shilling like
Mm-hmm.
the Polkadot, and Greg said he's like developer with 25 years of experience,
Mm.
and the Cosmos is simply easiest to build on. And
Ah,
he
it's
used to
beautiful.
build Akash on Cosmos, and that was so.
Binance is built on Cosmos. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Binance is
yeah,
built
yeah.
on Cosmos.
Do you know the CEO of Cosmos, Buchman, Ethan Buchman? He's very much philosopher. Like, actually, the founder's story is very interesting. But he got the question, "What's his least favorite project built on Cosmos?"
Yeah.
And he said Binance Coin.
Of course it is.
He
Yeah,
doesn't like
Binance
it,
Smart Chain, but
but he doesn't like
Cosmos,
it. He
man,
said doesn't like it. Yeah,
I think Cosmos is as much. This is gonna sound really maybe too much, but I think Cosmos is as important as Ethereum, man. People don't
yeah.
realize how important
People
Cosmos
don't
is.
know Cosmos is the first proof of chain blockchain
Yes.
that
Oh
was
my
there,
God.
and um
I hope more people will follow Cosmos, man, because Cosmos is. I mean, if we didn't
uh,
had Cosmos, man, we had a huge issue in this space.
the founder Jay Kwon, he's not in the Cosmos now. He actually left. So Jay Kwon is like, when you listen Jay Kwon, Cosmos, he he speak great things, and I think there is one video with him with the guy from Polkadot. So
But Margin, they have $91 billion digital assets under management. This is one of the biggest.
yeah, it's massive.
It's massive.
Oh, this video. I think it's explained proof of work, when the proof of work wasn't. Sorry for
Yeah,
the.
I read everything about Cosmos, man. I
But
know
yeah,
Cosmos for
like,
years.
he
Yeah.
take one and explaining proof of work. It's work. But he left. Like, he was. They said like, maybe he's not the best representative for the Cosmos, because he's a lot into conspiracy theories and stuff like this. But he's really great with the blockchain, actually, and he's still building on Cosmos now.
For the guy, what you think about Ergo? Please, man, use CipherHunter, man. I give you the website for free. Type Ergo there. If you don't see any good VCs, then don't invest. I click on Ergo. I don't see any VC. Automatically, I say shit. I don't even look at it anymore. Instead of Ergo, why don't look at Handshake? Handshake is backed by 10 VCs. Very undervalued Handshake.
But
In my
I
eyes.
always say to people, I
Ah,
actually
this looks
disagree.
shit. What is this, man? I would never invest money in this, man. Like, you have to ask why. If you were a VC, why would you even invest in this? You look at Handshake.
It's smart contract platform,
Ah,
so it's like something like Ethereum, I guess they try to
looks
do, but
looks
there are
shit, man.
many other smart contract platforms, even like Harmony, that maybe could be better.
100 times better. But
The,
Handshake, man. Like,
the thing I want to say about Handshake, I actually spoke to some people from the Handshake. Not sure if you saw. I did two interviews with people with Handshake community, and my concern with the Handshake is adaptation, because Handshake is great project, right, backed by great people, but Handshake is the naming system. So they would have to be compatible with the browser. So for example, Chrome would have to decide to enable Handshake domains, or Brave browser, but Brave browser delayed that, even though they claim they airdrop from the Handshake protocol because they are in top 100,000 Alexa pages. So the most difficult part for the Handshake is, if the Web3 develop, that the browser will enable Handshake, and then it would probably explode. So I always say Handshake is great project, great idea, but it's experiment, and
yeah,
if,
but
if
come on,
adaptation
man.
will not happen, then it will not
I
happen. You know,
Yeah, but you have to tell people when you invest in a project and you believe in it, man, hold
it's
it
my
for
favorite.
years. Hold it for years. And Handshake, man, is that one is creme de la creme. I will trust
Yeah.
that project for years to come. And the only thing I are worry, like, why is it only on Bittrex? That project deserves at least be on
So
KuCoin or whatever, man.
I tell you
It's
what's
hard to buy, man. I don't use
I tell
Bittrex.
you what's with the Handshake. So is, as you said, creme de la creme, and they got 11 million of great investment firms. So what happened? The developers who built the Handshake, they received the money and they left, because it's ready product, just like the Bitcoin. So it's actually, so Handshake is community driven ready project now, and people who want to build something on the Handshake, they can participate. So people build wallets, people build page, like the name base is built, and the name base is amazing. There is great people who actually do name base, which is Johnny Wu. I wanted to get the interview. Uh, Johnny Wu is, he's working for Namebase, which is Namebase is centralized company built on Handshake, and it make it easy to buy Handshake and buy domains. And I hope to get interview with the CEO of Namebase, uh, uh, Tishun. So like he's super clever, MIT dropout. So I hope to talk to him.
Bro,
He's CEO.
MIT dropout and then have Polychain Capital backing in your
Uh,
project?
this is Namebase, right? So Namebase is the company that make it easy to buy the Handshake domains.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
there's many. So this is separate because Handshake. So the problem with Handshake, because you ask why they are not listed.
Yeah.
Handshake doesn't have. So there is no people who work for the Handshake. So there is no CEO who will go to talk uh, to the exchanges to list them.
Mm.
And this is the problem with the Handshake, is completely decentralized. It doesn't have CEO, no COO, nothing. It's community. So it's the people. For example, I hold the Handshake, which make me director of the Handshake
Mm.
because I participate. So this is why, this is the problem with the Handshake. It's not listed on many exchanges. um but Kraken did the article on Handshake. So the hope is that Kraken and other big companies will like the project, and they will start listing that. The easiest way is the probably Gate.io or Mex, but I like to buy on this Namebase. Namebase make it easy. So actually on Namebase you can buy it with US dollars on Namebase page, or you can buy it with Bitcoin on Namebase. So the easiest way, if you haven't used Namebase, Reda, like just use it and see for yourself how to use this page. It's centralized page, but it's
No, no, I
functional.
did use, man. I know. I read a lot
Yeah,
about Handshake. Yeah, yeah, it's I know Handshake for a long time, man, because I have my list, and
yeah,
Handshake was the only one. It shocked me. Like every investor was. I said, "What is this, man? Like, why
it's
they have 28 investors? 28?
crazy
It's
because
crazy."
it's such a great project, but it's fully decentralized like Bitcoin. So this is the massive challenge, because if if no one, if the community will disappear, the handshake disappear. But it could
They
be like
will, they will,
the
they will look. They will not disappear. If they
but
look, these investors, they have 6 high tier VCs. This is almost a record. Do you think this
yeah,
they will not?
um
They will always they always succeed. I will not
but
worry
I
about it.
can say I'm gonna hold handshake, so
Oh man, you're gonna be in
it's
if
right.
Handshake doesn't go to how much is it now? 20 cents or 30 cents? For how much did you
uh
buy?
when me,
Yeah.
I bought some at 50, I bought some at 70, I bought some at 40, I bought some at 25.
Okay, let me check the price because
But
yeah.
I'm down. But I was buying after I made the gains in the bull market. I was moving some money to handshake.
Oh, it's 19 cent. Wow, I'm gonna buy some Handshake. 19 cents. I'm gonna buy
Yeah,
a
but
very good price.
um, I want to show you. Not sure if you into this. Um, we Many people maybe don't know what is handshake, but it's cool. We talk about this. So
They are 80 million market cap, or they're a bit high market cap already. Why they
um,
have so many tokens? 2 billion tokens.
I can explain you the tokenomics. But let me show you this. I have some name, because you can buy domains on the handshake. So I owe the domain like emo, Noe, mpeg 4,
Hmm.
pseudonym. So if someone want to be like Marcin, that pseudonym, or health, that we help, free
You
call, or
you
other.
should sell NFT domain names. Did you ever thought
They
about that?
are as the NFTs. So these are my NFTs, man. Like all of
No, no,
them.
I know, but like NFT names, maybe they will like pump
Oh,
or
they are
whatever.
taken.
Oh,
The
okay, the people were smart already.
They are taken. I
Yeah.
Am I sharing the screen?
Yes, you are. Yeah, yeah. I love this
So
website, man. Very cool name base. Clean
uh,
website.
I had call with them because I'm number 17 top buyer on Namebase.
Nice, nice.
I'm the but I what I want to show, uh what I owe. Did I show you?
Man, yeah,
Um
I did, and I was looking to the transactions now are picking up on Handshake. It's getting more crazier.
my but I'm not expect like, so it might stay low, so it's like, but I want to find one of my domain, which is also the great NFT, is okay, this one. So I owe this one. I told you before,
Yeah.
right? Which is the No Evil Sea Monkey. I paid for this 11,000 HNS when HNS was at 70 cents. I'm never gonna sell it. This is my NFT, you know.
Mm.
And I also owe domain all time high. This.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So let's say Bitcoin that all time high, crypto that all time high, trading that all time high, Reda that all time high. This is, that's the.
Smart. Yeah, yeah. But
I'm
yeah,
just participating in the community,
yeah,
right?
but this is just for the people here. These are the project you should look at, man. Not some stupid projects like
So Delgar browser has to accept, because yeah, it comes from the browser that, and they enable the DNS. So for example, in the Chrome you have um the IDNA, right? Like, how is it called? Like the domains, which is com and others .io. This is the organization. You have the unstoppable domains, also linked on Chrome, and you have ENS, which is Ethereum domains. but so they would have to enable handshake domains. Yeah. Um, I wanted, because you were saying something about handshake, I wanted to answer to you,
No, no,
but
yeah. I just said, guys, in this upcoming bull run, because I think we have to accept the fact we're gonna have an uptrend. And oh, this guy Partitia. Look, man, if Partitia doesn't have, again, this is gonna sound really harsh, but I don't invest in something that doesn't has backers because I want to invest safe. I don't invest like blindly. I want to invest
I
safe.
can't even find it
Yeah,
on
if
the
I cannot find
application.
it on Cypher Hunter, I don't touch it, man. I'm really sorry, man. And I suggest you guys don't do it. There are few projects, few. Like I have this project. It's called Burency because I'm an Arab. You have this Burency. It's the token of the biggest exchange in the Middle East. I have some because I support the Middle East. I think
Yeah.
in the future there will be a big exchange. I will never sell that because I know the Emirates, Dubai, and crypto is going to be big in the future. So I just hold that. But next to that, no, man. I only invest in creme de la creme. Actually, I want to show you a new one that's not out yet. It's not out yet. It's called Turn.
Wait, I forgot to make the food for myself. I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah, yeah, I have to make food too.
You can answer the questions.
uh,
I was thinking, what did I forget to do? And I forgot to, because soon is the food time. Um, by the way, the project that um
I want to
we were
show you
talking
because
about.
I have to go eat soon too. I really want to show you this one.
Oh, Translate. Yeah, I have.
It's not gonna be out yet soon, but I really love this one. I can't wait till it comes out. I sent you the link. It's Turn.io.
Yeah.
It's backed by the best. It's backed by Polychain Capital. Beautiful use case, man. I hope it comes out soon. But read into it
On
when you have time.
Polkadot. I don't like Polkadot.
Yeah, but I like Polychain Capital. I don't
Yeah, it's
care, you know.
yeah, but
And
Polychain.
DFT.
Um,
No, but the use case
these
is
ones I
very.
don't know.
All they're all high tier VCs.
Yeah, they not
No, no,
not.
they're not listed. This is a new project.
Yeah, it's fine. Actually, there is some crypto projects that don't have token, and I think they're amazing.
Yeah, this one I'm waiting for, and also Anoma. I'm sharing you this exclusively, so one day save them because they are like just one of the best in the upcoming future. There's
Yeah, I'm
only
fine because I'm not liquid, so I'm
no,
like
but
I'm.
this ones are if they come out, I hope I can get access to. Just and the other one, it's called Anoma Network. Those two I give you. You can save them and look into it. You should really do. They are gonna be amazing projects.
Tomek also asked if you looked in some token. I think the Reda will say the same. Just have a look who is back in the project. Like there is, you can just easy go and check the about, and you will find you probably will find
Backers, they're
who is
about backers.
backing.
If you go
So
on, yeah.
it's really quite easy to find if the project is legit and if has good backers. So you see this Anoma. So like, let's say this is quick guide. You go to the main page. You want to learn about the project, and when you go about, you will see the backers. And this is very important to start with. It's not always perfect because you will have to search more. You will have to search interviews, maybe learn what is the project. But good to start with the backers. This is like the first step. So check which one is good VC. So you have Polychain Capital, and you probably know Coinbase. So Coinbase Ventures is huge VC. So you can assume, yeah, this is good backers. So then, okay, I think this project is legit, and I can learn about this. And I guess what Reda says, if you don't have good backers, just stop it.
Stop it, guys. Don't
So,
ape in. If you don't believe us, go to Margin's video. Look what happened to the people in Kylin. Those filthy Twitter sellers. They don't show these coins because they don't have any allocation because they can't. Polychain Capital has the biggest allocation and they don't allow any shelling. Otherwise,
what
they will. Hmm?
Bernstein?
Oh, the coin. Yeah, it's called Burency. Burency.
I wasn't responding to my girlfriend for 2 hours.
Yeah,
She
yeah. Go respond. I will go. I'm gonna eat
um
anyways, man.
UNC, yeah. Yeah, you busy now, so whenever you have time we'll talk. But the other micro cap that I actually hold, Ivan Ontek also was like supporting this, so maybe my hopes are still in play. Not sure.
Make sure they have good VCs. Oin Finance is
No,
look.
they don't.
Before I go, Oin Finance is rare. It's like you know when you try to find gold, you finally find one.
Yeah,
This is one of the kind that I see. Okay, man, this is why research is hard. It's not if it was easy, everyone would be millionaire. Like Martin
yeah,
said, you know what I even do? I go to the seeding round. I type in seeding round Oin Finance. I want to see why they invest in it. I want to hear Alameda Research and say tell me why did you invest in OIN? They tell me, okay, Alameda Research invest in OIN. Why? Because they say potential, they see this. Then I invest. I want to see what the response is. So I go deep. I go very deep in. Otherwise, I'm not
yeah.
gonna put money in this. Are you crazy?
I might make separate video of this one and
It's
also
important
do
before the bull run, Margin, man. It's important, please, man. Like, now is the chance to keep people safe. Yeah, because I just think people are gonna get wrecked again. They
I
will
mean,
never learn.
no reason to get excited. Like when
No,
you
no
make the
reason. Yeah.
profit, it's fine.
Yeah.
You made the profits, but getting excited might hurt you.
And
Uh,
please, no YouTubers, guys. Please, no YouTubers, guys.
get excited
Please.
when you leave with money.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah,
great
and
thing about it.
don't watch YouTubers, please. Just do it alone, man. Put it in your computer, buy it, switch off, go enjoy your family, man, and just look at Bitcoin time to time. That's it. Like otherwise, you're gonna get crazy in your head. And don't follow Twitter YouTubers. Twitter, stay off Twitter. Stay off Twitter.
Um, I will say it next time. What's the microcap? We end now. Like maybe I will talk about this. So thank you, Reda.
No problem, man. I'm sorry if I was harsh, but guys, I have to be
No,
harsh to
no,
you
no,
guys because
no.
I
It's
know
good.
previous run many of you got wrecked, and I mean,
It's all good.
if you get wrecked right now, then we have to say it's your own fault. Warnings all over, you know. Come on. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reda. I hope it was valuable, and probably we're gonna do it soon.
Sure, man. Sure. Just pay me. We can pick time.
Yeah,
No, don't ape
yeah.
it. This is what I mean.
So,
Don't ape into market. Please, the word ape. I don't want to see it. Aping, aping, aping. Please.
yeah. Don't tape. It's not like I do many mistakes. You know, I'm
Yeah, but you're learning, so it's all good, man.
yeah. So thank you, and
Okay,
we
no
will
problem,
speak
man.
soon.
Yeah,
Take care
sure,
of
man.
your business, and soon I will pay you too.
Oh no, you never pay me. I won't accept your money ever in my life. Are you crazy, bro?
Okay.
Okay, man.
Enjoy your
Okay,
evening.
man.
Bye
Thank
bye.